Hello, Aries. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? This is your love and life reading focused on the first half of November, November 1st through the 15th. It is a general reading. As always, Aries, it will not resonate with every single person tuning in. Please do take from this whatever makes sense for you, your life, your situation, and your relationship, and release the rest. If you are interested in a private reading, that information is listed down below in the description box, and I will also have a list of all of the card decks that you see me using during my readings. And if you're interested in placing an order for yourself, absolutely, all that information is in the description box as well. All right, guys, so let's get started. The two card decks that I'm going to use for focus messages this time around, Aries, is the Hidden Truth Oracle by All Things Intuitive and the Twin Flame / Soulmate Unspoken Messages deck by Fire Witch Tarot to start off this reading for the first half of November. So let's go ahead and take a look at that, Aries, and see what comes through this time to start off your reading. So angels and spirit guides for Aries, please, what needs to come forward by way of a focus message this time around? Let's take a look. And this is the hidden truth, so more than likely these are feelings, thoughts, and emotions that this person that you're thinking about for this reading, Aries, they've been wanting to say this to you, or perhaps this is something that you want to say to them. Look at this. I love you unconditionally. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of love here. They love you with no conditions. And perhaps this is how you feel about the person you are thinking about for this reading as well. All right, let's grab an additional focus message from the Unspoken Messages deck by Fire Witch Tarot. This is either for a twin flame connection or a soulmate connection. It doesn't really matter. Let's take a look and see what unspoken messages need to come through here. Ooh. Sexually need you. My goodness. So not only is there love here, but there is definitely a sexual connection that's coming through here for some of you guys. Some pretty intense, passionate vibrations that's coming forward from that. All right, so those are our focus messages to start off this reading, Aries. Let's go ahead and continue. So for the first half of the month, what I'm doing this time around is I'm using the Flames of Alchemy Divine Masculine and Feminine decks once again. I've been featuring these a lot in my readings lately because I absolutely love how it incorporates the energies from both the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. So let's start off with the Divine Masculine. This is energy only, so it can represent both male and female. So take it for however way it makes sense for you and your life and your situation. All right, so let's take a look and see what needs to come through. Focusing first on Divine Masculine energy. So angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward for Aries, please. Let's take a look. All right, well, we've got secrets. We're starting off with secrets, whether those are good secrets or healthy secrets between a couple, or if this is coming through as third-party situations or infidelity, hidden secrets of that nature. We'll see how that comes into play here. What else, please, for Aries? We've got discover right next to secrets. So a discovery of secrets. Next card is guarded. So maybe my Divine Masculine found out some secrets that he wasn't too thrilled to find out. And I just got a separate message for some of you, going back to the sexually need you focus card. And then we've got secrets coming through here. So I am guided to tell you, for some of you, this is a third-party situation, keeping secrets about affairs and that sort of thing in a relationship. And since this is tapping into Divine Masculine energy initially, it could certainly have been the Divine Masculine who was keeping the secrets here in regard to a third-party situation, is what I'm feeling. Something that was being hidden from the Divine Feminine. Let's see what else. And if these are secrets that the divine masculine doesn't want the divine feminine to know, all the more reason why there is this guarded energy here. Such an interesting 3 cards to come through. Let's grab a couple more for Aries, please, angels and spirit guides. We've got gratitude. And we've got contemplate. So I have a grateful divine masculine as well as one that's thinking. Okay, contemplating something. Probably thinking of his next move, possibly. I'm saying his and him, guys, but it could certainly be female as well. Next card is overload. Feeling overwhelmed at this time. And if part of what's going on here is that the divine masculine is keeping secrets from the divine feminine about more than likely an affair, third-party situation, infidelity, something of that nature. You know, he's building up his walls, he's guarded, thinking possibly of what his next move might be, feeling overloaded right now and overwhelmed by these secrets maybe. But it's interesting how we've got gratitude as well. You know, what is the divine masculine grateful for here? That his secrets haven't been discovered? That's for some of you guys. Okay, so let's continue with some Mystic Moon oracles. Still focusing on the divine masculine here for you, Aries. So angels and spirit guides. For Aries, divine masculine energy. What else do we need to know, please? In love, in life, what is happening? Let's see what else we can uncover here. For Aries, divine masculine, please, angels and spirit guides. What is up with these secrets? Ooh, divine feminine is making an appearance here. So maybe my divine feminine already knows what these secrets are about. I've got a divine masculine who's waking up. We've got some signs here coming through as well. And these signs are trying to grab the divine masculine's attention. Especially if one of those signs is that the divine feminine is now aware of whatever secrets he's hiding. Or if you're divine masculine, whatever secrets you're hiding. We've got the mute card here, so there needs to be conversations that are happening here between the two of you, but I feel with that mute card, either the divine feminine knows what's up about these secrets that you're hiding, and she doesn't want to talk right now. It's almost like she hit that mute button. Or it's my divine masculine who doesn't want to talk. Because you either don't know what to say, feeling overwhelmed, or thinking about what to say. And until my divine masculine is ready, he doesn't want to talk. Not ready to talk. What else, please, for Aries? Balancing of the scales. Yeah, because things are out of balance right now. Next card is numbing. So again, this is all divine masculine energy. I've got somebody who's numbing themselves. For me, I typically gravitate towards the interpretation that somebody's just drinking too much to where they're just drunk and they don't want to feel. They're just intoxicated. They don't want to deal with the problems. They don't want to face the issues here. Or feeling overwhelmed because of these secrets that are being hidden. This next card, we've got separation. So for those of you where these secrets have already come to light, you know, it's been discovered, that I feel for some of you guys is what brought you into separation. You know, look at this. I mean, we've got a broken heart here. Heartbreak over a separation. And the divine feminine is here in this divine masculine portion of this reading. So I feel here that she either might have her suspicions about what's going on, or she already knows. Maybe she isn't saying anything. Ooh, my goodness. Okay, let's add some tarot to this. Let me move these guys up. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. Of course, you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection. That's just the name of the card deck. For Aries, please, angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know here at this time? For the Divine Masculine, what else do we need to know, please? And in regard to third parties, you know, going back to I love you unconditionally, sexually need you, you know, these might be words that are coming forward from a third party. Like, I don't care that you're in a relationship. I love you unconditionally. I want you sexually, blah, blah, blah. You know, the whole bit. And for some of you, the Divine Feminine is aware of all this going on. And again, maybe she's keeping it under wraps that she knows. And for those of you that are identifying with this and it's already been discovered that there is cheating involved, third party situations, infidelity, I feel that that's what brought you guys into separation. That's what broke you guys up. All right. So let's see what else tarot has to add to this. Oh man, Four of Wands. Foundation and commitment, followed by the Tower card. Okay. Wands is fire energy. So that's your own energy, Aries. That includes Leo and Sagittarius as well. The Four of Wands is actually a beautiful card. It is actually harmony. It's the potential for stability in your relationship, in your life. It's a happy home life. It's the potential for a happy relationship, a happy marriage. For some of you guys, perhaps you already had this, but you allowed a third party to come in between you guys, and that's why we've got such a painful breakup here through that separation. So for some of you, I feel my Divine Masculine might have had second thoughts, finally awakening to what it is that he's done, that what he's lost, what he gave up for a fast fling, for an affair, whatever way or however way it played itself out. It's like you already had the happiness that you were looking for, and you already had everything and threw it all away. You threw it all away with that Tower. And part of the energy too of that Tower is, as you guys may or may not know, it levels things out of your life that no longer belong there. For some of you guys, it could have been a third party that has come to an end, or it is your relationship. A good relationship, a happy relationship, a happy marriage that could have come to an end as a result of an affair. Because the Tower, it's painful, it is destructive, it's chaotic, it is traumatic. It is a relationship that has broken your heart, or has broken the other person's heart, or both of your hearts. I mean, this is painful. You know, what I'm feeling here is you had something very special by way of a really good relationship, Aries, especially if you're resonating with Divine Masculine, and you lost it as a result of these darn secrets that were hidden, or being hidden, or doing everything to possibly keep it hidden. But I feel for some of you guys, it was discovered anyway, more than likely by the Divine Feminine, brought you guys completely out of balance in your relationship. And so I've got a Divine Masculine here who's just thinking about, oh shit, what can I do to fix this? You know, feeling overloaded and overwhelmed about how this all played itself out. that numbing energy, not wanting to feel because it hurts too damn much. That's what I'm getting from that. The Tower, too, is fire energy. So for some of you guys, it really could be a Leo or a Sagittarius or yourself, of course, Aries, that was affected so intensely by this. Some of you guys might actually have been experiencing financial trouble as well. But the Tower is indicative of conflicts, of separation for sure, of divorce if you were married. But it could also represent what I often say in my readings, it could represent a blessing in disguise, because you have no choice but to build upward from whatever the Tower levels out of your life. It kind of creates this, if I can paint a picture for you guys, it kind of creates like this flat land where there's nothing left, and it gives you a clean slate to start over, to rebuild on a stronger foundation in your situation. It doesn't even just have to be in regard to your love life. It could be something else in your life that may have brought this Tower down. But what's coming through here pretty strongly is that there were secrets that were being hidden from somebody, more than likely the divine feminine here, and somebody's heart was broken. A relationship ended. There's no communication. My Queen of Swords comes next. Air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. She's sharp and she's assertive, and she has the power to cut people, things out of her life that she no longer wants to be in there. So I feel for some of you, for my divine masculines, your divine feminine turned into this Queen of Swords, and she wasn't going to have this, and she may have cut you out. So perhaps it's you, my divine masculines, who have this broken heart over this separation, and you're really trying to think, what the hell can I do now to fix this? Maybe the divine feminine doesn't want to talk to you right now. Understandably so, We also have the Eight of Swords. More air energy. So for some of you guys, it could certainly have been a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini that you're thinking about for this reading. That Eight of Swords, it's isolation, it's imprisonment. It's painful. The Tower, Eight of Swords, the separation card, which to me taps into Three of Swords vibrations, heartbreak, separation, grief, all of that. So maybe what I'm feeling here is, once you guys went into separation, it could have been my divine masculine who just, kind of went into a little bit of a shell, just feeling very isolated. That feeling of just being imprisoned, as I mentioned. And nobody put you there. You put yourself there. And you can actually break free from that type of caged in feeling at any given time. I love this next card though. For my divine masculines, you've got the Star. Universal alignment is coming forward from that. More air energy. Typically it is Aquarius, but it could be Libra and Gemini too. So there's still hope here. Faith has to be restored. Peace can be restored. you know, the star represents a wish that still has the capability of coming true. And even though for some of you guys, it may seem like this is a completely impossible situation, the one great thing about the star is that it makes things that seem impossible possible. It makes it possible. So for my divine masculines, I feel what you should do at this point is just follow your gut, follow your instincts, and trust in what your next step should be. You know, with this heavy energy from this contemplation card, really just overwhelmed by what it is that you should do, what it is that you should say. Perhaps to create forgiveness, to apologize, if that is what you feel you need to do. To create healing, to heal this broken heart. But part of what needs to happen here for my divine masculines is you got to stop numbing yourself and just face the music. You know, you got to start feeling and knowing and waking up to truly what it is that you need to do here. Especially if you truly do love the divine feminine unconditionally. If you are wanting to work things out, wanting to reach out, wanting to start talking again, because the star is two people who still feel very drawn to each other. It's a strong love between two individuals. But faith has to be restored. And even though it's complete chaos with the Tower, the star calms things down, smooths things out. And again, guys, it may not be an impossible situation. Not to say it's going to be easy to win the other person back, whoever it is that you're thinking about, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible. Look at this next card. We've got the Knight of Cups. Romantic gesture, and I feel for my divine masculine, this is basically what you need to turn into. Do anything and everything that you can. Be creative with your romantic gestures to win the divine feminine back. Cups is water energy, so that's Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So for some of you, that might be the person that you're thinking about for this reading. All right, guys, so let's add some romance angels to this. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. What else do we need to know at this time? For the first half of November, for my divine masculines. There's still chemistry. There is still chemistry here. Strong magnetic attraction here, yeah. Not only sexually, but really, you know, there's still love here. Yes, there were mistakes that were made. You know, you can't go back and undo what's happened, especially if there were affairs, third-party situations, betrayals, pain, heartbreak, whatever painful experience you guys had endured. You can't change that. You could just move forward from it. But just looking at the situation itself and the connection that you have with the divine feminine, I mean, you're still drawn to each other. You still think about each other because there's that undeniable chemistry between the two of you. Here we are again with that honeymoon. You know, this taps into marriage. Foundation, commitment from that Four of Wands. You can have it back if you both want it equally. Look at this next card. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So I feel, as I mentioned, it's not an impossible situation. It does need healing. Some of my divine masculines, you better have one hell of an apology. Okay? So yeah, heavily think about what it is that you want to say, because it counts. Every word counts. The right words can bring about healing from dealing with this broken heart. Next card is finances and career. So those, again, struggling with finances, I feel that has the capability of improving. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. But I feel truly that that's just a temporary thing. The trust card comes next, and I feel trust was broken here. With all of these secrets that were being hidden from the divine feminine, I feel. And again, I do have some divine feminines that already know about those secrets. They've already been discovered. So yeah, trust was broken, and it's going to take trust to heal the situation, to have faith once again in each other and the relationship. And look what comes next. After the trust has been restored, I feel reconciliation can be possible. It's not a done deal here. Okay, so that's what I'm grabbing from the divine masculine. All right, guys, so let's add to this and take a look at what is going on with my divine feminine. She's already made an appearance in the divine masculine reading, so let's take a look now and see what's happening in the divine feminine's heart space and head space. All right, so this is the counterpart deck from Flames of Alchemy. Divine feminine energy, so it again can be male or female. For Aries, please, angels and spirit guides, focusing on divine feminine energy, please bring it forward for us. What is it that we need to know for the divine feminine? What's going on with the divine feminine for the first half of November, please? Some of you guys have let go. Some of you have released this connection. The next card is attraction. So regardless of how attracted you might be, regardless of the chemistry that you guys share, I feel some of you guys are just too hurt and you've chosen to let go. You know, you might absolutely love the divine masculine unconditionally and are feeling this magnetic pull towards each other, even sexually. But with tower moments represented with the divine masculine, that wasn't an easy thing to go through. So yeah, some of you guys let go. Some of you guys have decided to end the connection. Look at this next card. We've got proposal. So some of you guys were engaged, possibly, planning a wedding, planning a life together through marriage. But after enduring third-party situations, dealing with a partner who was keeping secrets from you, I feel that truly some of my divine feminines have chosen to go in a different direction. The next card is wisdom and power, tapping into the energy of the solar plexus chakra card. My divine feminine is very powerful at this time. She recognizes her worth. She has gained a lot of wisdom as a result of this experience. She's in a seat of power, and if you happen to be divine feminine tuning in, you're in a seat of power right now. You hold the key to the direction that this is ultimately going to go. Divine union. So for my divine feminines, I know that you recognize how special a connection this was, or still is, regardless of whether you guys are in separation or just trying to overcome whatever challenges have occurred in your relationship, if there were third parties and secrets. this doesn't just come forward in this combination for no reason. There's a lot of love here between the two of you. And that's why it hurts so much more. It hurts a billion times more because this was somebody that you fully trusted. This is somebody that you trusted with your life, with your heart, and they broke it. Look familiar? Balance. Let me go back to the cards for the Divine Masculine. So Divine Masculine ended up getting balancing the scales, and my Divine Feminine is coming forward with balance. So Divine Masculines are in need of the energy that the Divine Feminine possesses. He's out of balance, she's in balance. The Divine Feminine is what brought the Divine Masculine into balance. But when you guys are in separation, it creates imbalance in the Divine Masculine. That's what's coming through here. All right, let's add to this once again with Mystic Moon Oracles. Still focusing on Aries, Divine Feminine, please. Angels and Spirit Guides. What else do we need to know here? Focusing on Divine Feminine energy. Interesting. Victim. My Divine Feminine feels like a victim. And for some of you guys, you ended up exactly as a victim here because you had no idea what was going on behind the scenes with your Divine Masculine, with affairs, with secrets, infidelity, cheating, the whole bit. We've got pride and ego right after that. So for some of you, you certainly may have had a Divine Masculine who was too much in his head, too prideful to apologize, too much in his ego space to admit that he was wrong. And rather than coming forward with an apology, I feel it was my Divine Feminine who took action and decided, you know what? You made your decision. I'm out. Next card is Big Dreams, falling right below Proposal. So I truly feel for some of my Divine Feminines, this is exactly what you wanted. To be with your Divine Masculine for life, to be able to build a future together. Marriage, family, children, the whole bit. That was a part of what it was that you were dreaming about. But if there was a Divine Masculine that ended up breaking your heart, some of you guys, I really feel here, decided to let go. Next card is Solitude. That is the Hermit energy. So some of you might actually be thinking of a Divine Feminine who is a Virgo. This is going within. This is somebody who's not wanting to engage right now. Somebody who's not wanting to talk right now. My Divine Feminines, some of you guys are still really hurt. And you don't want to talk. You don't want to have anything to do with the Divine Masculine. This is withdrawal. This is somebody who's a loner right now. Tapping into your loneliness, of course, as well. You're trying to go within to create a different path for yourself, knowing that you've got decisions that you need to make here in regard to your life, your love life, but you just need a little bit of time. You just need a second to reassess everything. You're trying to find solutions to what's weighing you down right now. You got to follow your heart and what it's telling you, Follow your heart, not what everybody else is trying to tell you you should do. The interesting part of this Solitude card, which again is very similar to the Hermit in traditional tarot, it is also people from our past that re-enter our lives, and that could certainly be the Divine Masculine who wants to come back. And it's up to you, my Divine Feminines, if you are wanting to re-entertain a reconnection, a reconciliation with your Divine Masculine. That's your call. You're in a seat of power here, remember. You are in balance. My Divine Masculine, not so much. Next card is Spring, which of course could be the spring season. That could have been when you guys got together, or that could have been when you guys broke up. It is falling right below Divine Union. For some of you guys, you might have gotten married during the springtime, or gotten engaged during the springtime, however way that's resonating with you. The other meaning of this card is growth, the potential for growth. And what this tells me is that, kind of mirroring the message from the Divine Masculine, that perhaps it's still not a done deal here. There's still the opportunity for growth in this connection, if that's something that you want. I feel it's kind of a divided energy for my Divine Feminines. I don't feel every single Divine Feminine tuning in here is going to want to get back together with a Divine Masculine that has hurt you by way of secrets, lies, cheating, manipulation, deception, infidelity, cheating. Not, some of you guys, I feel you're done. But if you want growth in your relationship, which I feel this card is offering, that's up to you. And then you can have the commitment that you're looking for. So if you can find it in your heart to heal and forgive and move on, there's still a chance here. There's still a chance for a proposal of marriage and the commitment that you are needing and looking for from your Divine Masculine. That is what I'm getting from that. All right, guys, let me go ahead and add some tarot to this, and let's see what else comes through. So once again, we're relying on the messages from the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. What else do we need to know for Aries? Divine Feminine. All right, let's take a look and see what we can add to this. What else, please, for Aries, Divine Feminine? Ooh, nice. The Empress, which is tapping into Divine Feminine energy. You are very powerful right now. The decision ultimately falls on you. If you want it over, that's your call. Then it's over. If you want commitment, and if you have it in you to forgive, to release the past, to start over, that's your call too. You're coming through in your own reading. You are the Empress. You hold the key. We've got the Page of Pentacles right after that. Concrete ideas. Pentacles is earth energy. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So my Page of Pentacles could be bringing a message to the Divine Feminine. It is manifestation. It is a new beginning, a new enterprise. So, as I mentioned, it doesn't have to be a done deal because we've got growth here. We've got a commitment. You are in balance, and it ultimately falls on your lap to make the decision in regard to this relationship. If you feel the need to let go, if you haven't already, that is your call. But you can certainly manifest union here if that's something that you are willing to start a reconnection with your divine masculine, a reconciliation. If that's something that you're wanting, then you can have that. So it really depends on where you're at in regard to this reading, if you are resonating with what's come through. We've also got the Ace of Pentacles, more earth energy. So we've got two pentacles right next to each other. Wise investment. Manifestation. Prosperity. So I feel for my divine feminines, you can actually stand on your own feet, your own 2 feet. You don't need the divine masculine. You're powerful on your own. Monetarily, physically, spiritually, emotionally, you name it. You're powerful on your own. You can make it on your own. You don't need the divine masculine to complete you. You can manifest whatever the hell you want on your own. Next card is the Five of Cups. Water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for some of you. That taps into old wounds. The Five of Cups is loss. It is regret. It is bereavement. So no doubt about it, it was very painful to go through what you went through. If there were third parties, if there were secrets that were uncovered, you found things out about your divine masculine. Your divine masculine could have been your husband, your fiance, your boyfriend, whatever they were to you. It's going to take time to heal from that if you can put in the effort to heal from it, but you don't have to if that's not what you want. Because it's painful enough as it is. Fives tap into adversity. It's not an easy thing to go through. And I feel for some of you, you've done the work to heal and release and find balance in your life once again. And on the other side of that are my divine feminines who want the whole big picture, the whole 9 yards of that happy home life, harmony, a happy marriage, family life, reconnection, reconciliation with your divine masculine, because the love is still there. The attraction is still there. The desire for this union is still here. And if you can find it in your heart to forgive, as I mentioned, then you can have your happy ending. Look at this next card. We've got the Six of Cups. Memories and reunion. Feeling nostalgic about the good times. Wanting a reunion. Wanting a reconciliation. Wanting to reconnect with your divine masculine. So some of you have released and some of you want a reunion. It just depends on where you're at. Okay? All right, guys. So let's add some romance angels to this. And let's see what else needs to come through here. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Still tapping into divine feminine energy. What else do we need to know, please, at this time? For Aries, divine feminine, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And we've got the attraction card right after that. Deception right after that. Okay. So, my divine feminines, you already know what it's like to go through a situation where there was deceptive energy, manipulation, lies, secrets. You don't want that. That's not something that you ever want to interject itself into your relationship ever again. And I feel for some of you guys, that's why you chose to release. That's not something that you ever want to put up with in your relationship ever again. For some of you, the attraction is undeniable. It's coming through here twice. For my divine feminines, there is still this intense chemistry and draw to the divine masculine, and that's a very difficult thing for you to release. And there are those of you who would be willing to work on the challenges and ultimately have the commitment that you are wanting from your divine masculine. So it can happen if that's something you desire. But, you know, just loosen the reins a little bit and just allow the universe to step in on your behalf and just allow this to unfold the way it is meant to. That is what I'm grabbing from that. All right, guys, let's add to this with some additional insight from some oracle decks. And let's take a look and see what else I can grab for you. All right. Let's grab some messages from the Infinity Oracle by Fire Witch Tarot. Angels and spirit guides for Aries, please. For the first half of November. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know, please? Stargazing. For me, whenever this card comes through, it's got an element of daydreaming attached to it, you know, looking up at the sky, looking up at the stars, and just putting yourself into this place of wondering where your next chapter in life is going to take you. Looking up to the sky and just dreaming and just allowing yourself to picture where it is that you're going to go next. That's what I gravitate towards that. Let's see what else. What else, please, for Aries? Oh, geez. More secrets. Second reference to secrets. I kiss but don't tell. Unbelievable. Look at this next card. We've got intimacy. So, still tying into the messages that have already come through here with those secrets and lies and deception. So it's still being represented here because that's ultimately what brought down that tower in this relationship. Next card is communication, which is lacking here. But I feel if this is something that you want to fix, communication needs to happen. We've got cheers coming through. For those of you who are able to overcome the obstacles here and actually get the commitment that you're looking for from each other, this is cause for celebration. For some of you, you might ultimately have that big dream of a happy home life, harmony, and a happy marriage come true. All right, that's what I'm getting from that. Let's grab some additional guidance from the Signs from Spirit Love Oracle. But yeah, 2 references to secrets. So that's added confirmation here that is what brought you guys into separation and distance. And again, for some of my divine feminines, you decided to walk away. Understandably so. For Aries, please, angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know? Bones, indestructible. You are a lot stronger than you realize, Aries. A lot stronger. You're indestructible. You're strong. And I feel this in this particular reading. This is for my divine feminines. You've been through a lot and you're still ticking. You're still here. What else, please, for Aries? For the first half of November, please, angels and spirit guides. What else, please, for my Aries viewers? What else needs to come through? Coins and support. So for those, again, who are struggling financially, that is temporary. I feel eventually those who are unemployed will find jobs. You might come into some unexpected money and income, or a raise in pay, or a promotion. I feel in regard to money, things will ultimately improve. Let's grab another one. Another message, please, for Aries. We've got web, cosmic plan. And then we've got apron. This is so interesting. Apron and service. Whenever that comes through, it, for me, is going back to people who are looking for jobs and have finally found one. Some of you guys may have a job where you have to wear an apron if you're a cook, or somewhere along those lines where you need to wear an apron. That's coming through for some of you guys. This web, for me, ties into secrets once again. Lies and manipulation. And it's still being represented here. Bottom of the deck, we've got Cupid, love and desire. So Cupid's arrow, Aries, still has the opportunity to strike if you want it to. Because I feel here that with this reconciliation card coming forward, it can happen if, once again, the desire from both of you is there. And it certainly is for some of you. You can find the happiness that you're looking for if you guys can overcome the obstacles that have overwhelmed your relationship. So it's your call. In this reading, I feel it falls on my divine feminines to decide whether you want to stay or go. You're a lot more powerful than you might actually realize, or you may know that. The ball is in your court. It's in your court. All right, I want to add some healing messages to this because I feel it needs it. All right, hold on one second. Let me move these guys up. And let's grab some final messages from the Angel Healing Messages deck. So angels and spirit guides for Aries. Some final healing messages, please, for the first half of November for Aries. There we are. What do we have? Surrender and release. Holy crap. Followed by harmony. Followed by soulmate. Unbelievable. Okay. Some of you guys, this is what you've done, or this is what you plan on doing already. You know, letting go. Releasing what is no longer serving a purpose in your life. And I feel for those of you resonating with this reading, especially my divine feminines, some of you guys have already let go. Some of you guys are thinking about it because you're too hurt by what's happened. By releasing what you need to let go of, that's what's going to bring you the harmony that you're looking for. And by doing so, that will bring you the love that you deserve. You will find your soulmate. That is the blessing in disguise that I feel the Tower has created for you. for those who have chosen to let go and move in a different direction. I feel your happiness lies forward. It lies in the future. This is what's waiting for you once you let go, fully let go. So I feel these final healing messages is specifically for those who have decided to go ahead and end this connection. You will find love elsewhere. That is where you're going to find your unconditional love with this soulmate. Wow. Unbelievable how that came to an end, how that came through in this reading. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this, Aries. Some pretty specific messages coming through here, but I feel here that some of you guys will definitely resonate with this. And if you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I will be back soon, guys, with more readings for you, Aries. So thank you so much for being here and for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Take care.